So now talk about the subconscious bias that you are studying in technology, right? Because you have this degree. These are obviously you have decades of experience in the education system, and now you're sort of combining them to educate people on the subconscious bias that is in technology, especially now because we're moving into AI, we're moving
Exactly.
into all of these automated things. And how does that affect the world at large?
Well, it goes back to, I mean, as early as the Tuskegee syphilis study with
Hmm.
science. Um, Black people were kind of cautious about going into science or technology. And I think that we just need to support and we need to be made aware of some of the things that are going on currently. Like I said, AI is a big issue.
Hmm.
It's rapidly evolving. There are topics that need to be discussed, not only with Black women, but Black men also, any marginalized group. They
Yeah.
need to be aware of the impact that AI will have on them in the future. And I mean, like I think it was like less than 10%, maybe. I'm not sure of the exact statistic.
Hmm.
I had never experienced like chat GPT, and that's
Wow.
it's everywhere. So
Yeah.
not to have that experience,
Hmm.
it's awestrucking. It's unbelievable. So yeah.
So you mostly focusing on the user side, like making sure that it's available and accessible to Black and Brown communities so that they understand how to use it.
I focus more on the technology
Hmm. Okay.
side, tech professionals, just making sure that
Hmm.
when they develop algorithms, they are aware that unconscious bias can be a part of it.
That's
Um,
so good.
and just knowing how that impacts Black women. It goes into health, it goes into
Hmm.
um, health, it goes into health, it goes into prospering as far as finances. I mean,
Yeah.
there are so many different impacts that unconscious algorithms can have on a certain demographic of people if they're not aware.
What do you think is like in your research and in your studying and in your just awareness of the industry, what is the biggest, most glaring unconscious bias that you think technology has right now?
I think the unconscious algorithms, when you're not aware, when tech professionals are not aware of how some of the things they do
Mm,
impact marginalized groups. And it's not intentional, but it impacts marginalized groups.
hmm.
We think about healthcare, how many of those devices are developed with AI, and it's going to
Right.
be different for marginalized groups depending on the culture and just the makeup, genetic makeup of marginalized groups. And not having that knowledge can make a
Right.
big impact on the services that marginalized groups receive.
That's such a good point.